Welcome back, everybody. I wanted to give you an update on our Oliver White 263 tractor loader. So this is kind of a follow-up to the intro video that I have. I've had on there for quite a while. We've done a little bit of work. We've moved it. We've really put this thing through its paces. So I kind of wanted to give you an update on what's been going on with this guy. So this is a early 1970s. My guess is a 1971, 1972 Oliver White 263 tractor. It's the loader tractor because I just have the bucket on the front. It does not come with the backhoe, which some versions do come with the backhoe. We actually have a weight set that we have back here that adds additional weight to it. The cab also is not a main fixture on there. Some have a cab, some don't. Our cab definitely still have to replace the windows. This window here is actually a door that slides up over the top of the seat there. And when we were closing it one time, it just came down too fast and cracked. If you know where to get new windows for a tractor like this, let me know, because I've looked all over the place. My best bet is there is a local glass company here. Local, I mean within an hour or so drive of me, that will cut safety glass for a piece of equipment like this for me. But I really have to bring the exact dimensions to all of these windows. The front windows always had a little crack in it. So I would like to replace that. But if you're going to replace the front and the back windows, we might as well replace all of the windows and all of the trim that goes around to hold the windows in place and all of that stuff. So that's a project hopefully next year we get to. We have since also replaced all of the exterior lights. So we have lights on the front. You can kind of see them there. There's lights on the back. I have tail lights that are hooked up on there. And I can kind of use little blinkers and stuff. I did have to custom design my own little board. But as you can see, I do have light switches on there for like the dome light, for the fan, for this windshield wiper when I finally get a new windshield wiper for it. That's just the way it is. That's one of the upgrades that we did to this thing. I also did get some seat components and put a whole new seat in there. So that works fantastic. We do have a lot of these hydraulic hoses that we took off, and we did get those replaced. There is, again, a local company, half an hour drive away, that does do custom hydraulic hoses like that. So we took them all off. We brought them in. It was a couple of days and a couple of $100 later. But a lot of these needed to get replaced really bad. Some of them, and I'll try to find an old one on here somewhere, but they were really, really super bad. Fraying and cracking. Yeah, here you go. Here's one. This is kind of like the regular state of what they used to be. It just falls off. So this one actually goes all the way inside the cab and is a little bit more difficult to take off. And we will replace it, just not yet. We have done a full fluid change on the whole tractor. So an oil change, the radiators. We actually got the radiators. There's two of them here. There's a cooler for the transmission, and then there's the regular radiator in the back, the big radiator in the back for the diesel engine. They both had one little tiny crack in each one, and you could see the hydraulic or the radiator fluid kind of just barely dribbling out. So when we had the opportunity and we had the sides off, the top off, kind of everything off when we were cleaning it and doing other work, we were able to pull these out. I found one guy who was about 3 hours away from me that still traditionally fixed radiators. And because I couldn't find anything to replace these two with, we brought it out there. It took about 3 months on his back order waiting list to get those, but it was well worth it in the end because we have the originals that go right back in it, and they seem to be working fantastic. As you can see, we did put a new muffler on it. That was definitely needed. The old one was super rusty. On the inside, though, we haven't really done a whole lot different in here. The fan has obviously been unplugged with the old electrical system. There is a heater over there. Same thing. It's an electrical heater, but I haven't really dug into it yet. I'll probably have to do a full servicing on it in order to get that to work. And then there's the motor up there for the wiper blades. So that's another project we'll do there. But in here, there's the transaxle, which is a really unique design. Are here and here where you can add fluid. I have a hydraulic intake right there. These really big batteries in the back are really good. They have a lot of cranking power, but unfortunately, we have some kind of electrical vampire in this thing. So every time I charge the batteries up, I use the tractor driving around. I'll come back the next day or 2 days later, and it will have no battery power whatsoever. So I did check the that thing in there. I'm at a loss for words right now, to be able to see if that was still working. And yes, it is still charging the batteries while the machine is on. It's just something electrical wise is still running on the tractor. Like it has a light on, but it doesn't have a light on. That'll just slowly drain the batteries if we're not using it consistently all the time. So that is an update on the Oliver 263. It's working great right now. It is going to be my snow removal system for the house that we have, because we do have quite a long driveway. So this is my snow blower. It's a very expensive snow blower and a very old snow blower, but that is it for a wrap up on an update to the Oliver White.